Have you ever looked at someone in their 80s or 90s and thought, how do they do it? How are they still so full of life? Maybe you've even wondered, could I live that long and actually enjoy those years? Well, I've got great news for you. Science says it's not just luck or genetics. In fact, there are simple, everyday habits that can add vibrant, energetic years to your life, and the best part, they're things anyone can start doing today, no matter where you are on your journey. That's why today, we're talking about 5 daily habits backed by science that could help you live longer, healthier, and happier. These aren't extreme diets or punishing workouts. They're practical, doable steps that fit into your routine, because let's face it, life after 60 should be about living, not just surviving. So, let's dive in. Now, the first habit might seem obvious, but most of us aren't doing it nearly enough, and that's staying hydrated. You've probably heard drink more water 1,000 times, but here's why it's a longevity superpower. As we age, our sense of thirst naturally declines. That means we might not even realize we're dehydrated until it's too late, leaving us feeling tired, foggy-headed, or even dizzy. But water isn't just about quenching thirst. It's about keeping your kidneys healthy, your joints lubricated, and your skin glowing. Here's a trick I love. Start your day with a glass of water before your coffee or tea. Keep a colorful pitcher on your counter or a fun water bottle nearby as a reminder. And if plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or even a handful of frozen berries. Small changes, big results. Now, let's talk about something even more powerful, what you put on your plate. You've likely heard the phrase food is medicine, and science proves it. The key? Focusing on anti-inflammatory foods. Chronic inflammation is like a silent fire in your body, linked to heart disease, arthritis, and even memory loss. But the right foods can calm that fire, and even reverse some damage. Think colorful, whole foods, leafy greens, bright berries, fatty fish like salmon, and nuts like walnuts or almonds. One of my favorite go-to meals? A big spinach salad with grilled chicken, avocado, and a handful of blueberries. Drizzle it with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. It's delicious and fights inflammation. And here's a pro tip, spices like turmeric and ginger are your friends. Sprinkle them on roasted veggies or stir them into soups. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but what if I've never been a healthy eater? Don't worry. Start small. Swap out one processed snack for a handful of almonds. Replace sugary drinks with herbal tea or infused water. Every bite is a chance to nourish your body and add years to your life. These 2 habits, hydration and anti-inflammatory eating, are like laying a strong foundation for a house. They set you up for success. And the best part? You don't have to be perfect. Just consistent. Because here's the truth, living longer isn't about drastic overhauls. It's about small, daily choices that add up over time. So, try one of these tips today. Fill up that water bottle. Add a handful of berries to your breakfast. And remember, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. And trust me, the best is yet to come. Now, let's talk about a habit that's so simple, yet so powerful, it can literally rewire your body and mind, movement. And no, I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless that's your thing, of course. But for most of us, it's about finding joy in staying active, even in small ways. You see, as we age, we lose muscle mass and flexibility faster than we realize. But here's the good news, it's never too late to rebuild strength, improve balance, and keep your body feeling young. Let me share a story. My neighbor, Martha, is 78. She used to say, "Oh, I'm too old for exercise." But last year, she started doing 10 minutes of gentle stretching every morning while her coffee brewed. Just 10 minutes. Fast forward to today, she's gardening again, walking her dog without a cane, and even signed up for a Tai Chi class. The secret? Consistency. Not intensity. So, what's the science say? Studies show that even moderate daily movement, like walking, gardening, or dancing to your favorite song, can lower your risk of heart disease, improve circulation, and boost your mood. And here's a pro tip: pair movement with something you already love. Do calf raises while brushing your teeth. March in place during TV commercials. Or put on a classic tune and sway while you fold laundry. Your body doesn't care how you move, it just cares that you move. Now, let's shift gears to something we don't talk about enough: your social connections. Did you know that loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? It's true. But here's the flip side: strong relationships can add years to your life. They lower stress, keep your brain sharp, and even strengthen your immune system. But maybe you're thinking, easier said than done. What if I've lost touch with friends or family? I get it. Life changes, people move, pass away, or drift apart. That's why this habit is about intentional connection. It doesn't have to be big. Start with a 5-minute phone call to a grandchild. Wave to your mail carrier. Join a book club at the library, even if it's just once a month. Here's an idea: reach out to someone today. Text a photo of a memory you shared, maybe a grandkid's birthday or a vacation, and say, "This made me think of you." Or if you're feeling adventurous, volunteer. Organizations like Meals on Wheels or local community centers are always looking for friendly faces. And guess what? You're not just helping others, you're helping yourself. Now, I know socializing can feel daunting if you've been alone for a while. But remember, every conversation, every smile, every shared laugh is a step toward a longer, happier life. And if technology feels like a barrier, ask a loved one to show you how to video call or visit the library for free tech classes. You'd be amazed how many people want to help. These two habits, movement and connection, are like sunshine and water for your soul. They keep you rooted, growing, and thriving. And the best part? They're free. You don't need a gym membership or a packed social calendar. Just a little creativity and the willingness to try. So, today, take that first step. Stretch your arms overhead while you wait for the kettle to boil. Call an old friend and laugh about the good old days. Because every small choice you make is a gift to your future self. And trust me, she's worth it. All right, we've covered 4 powerful habits so far: hydration, anti-inflammatory eating, movement, and connection. But there's one final habit that ties them all together, and it's something we often underestimate as we age: restorative sleep. Now, I know what you might be thinking: sleep? At my age? I'm lucky if I get 4 hours a night. But hear me out. Quality sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's your body's nightly repair session. It's when your brain clears out toxins, your muscles rebuild, and your heart gets a chance to reset. And science shows that poor sleep can shorten your lifespan, while good sleep can add years to it. Let's talk about my friend, George. He's 68 and used to joke that he'd forgotten what a full night's sleep felt like. He'd wake up at 3 a.m., stare at the ceiling, and feel exhausted by morning. But then he tried one simple change. He started dimming the lights in his house an hour before bed and swapped his evening news for soft music or a book. Within a week, he was sleeping through the night. Now, he says he feels 10 years younger, and his doctor even noticed his blood pressure improved. Here's the thing: as we age, our sleep patterns shift. We might not need as many hours, but we do need deeper, more restful sleep. So, how do we get it? First, create a bedtime ritual. It doesn't have to be complicated. Brew a cup of caffeine-free herbal tea. Chamomile or lavender work wonders. Read a few pages of a book you love, nothing too thrilling. Or try gentle stretches to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. And here's a tip you might not expect: get sunlight first thing in the morning. Even just 5 minutes on your porch or by a window helps reset your internal clock. It tells your brain, hey, it's daytime, let's save the sleepiness for later. Oh, and if you're struggling with middle-of-the-night wake-ups, keep a notepad by your bed. Jot down that thought or worry, then let it go. Your tomorrow self can handle it. Now, let's take a step back. We've talked about 5 habits: hydration, nourishing foods, movement, connection, and sleep, but here's the secret: they all work together. Drink more water, and you'll move more easily. Eat anti-inflammatory foods, and your joints will thank you during that morning walk. Stay connected, and your mood will lift, making it easier to sleep soundly. It's a beautiful cycle, isn't it? But I want to leave you with this: you don't have to do all 5 habits perfectly today. Start with 1. Maybe tonight, you'll try that lavender tea. Or tomorrow, you'll add a handful of walnuts to your salad. Small steps, my friend. Because longevity isn't a race, it's a gentle, daily dance. Before I go, I'd love to hear from you. What's one habit you'll try this week? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button and share this video with someone who'd benefit. After all, we're all in this together. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Remember, every day is a new chance to invest in yourself. To choose joy. To add life to your years. And as my grandma used to say, growing older is a privilege. Don't waste it wishing you were younger. Here's to your health, your happiness, and the incredible journey ahead. Take care, and I'll see you next time.